Donald Trump. Man, I love Donald Trump. It's gonna put us number one. It's gonna put us number one. It's gonna build a big wall. Mexico's gonna pay for it all. And the world will stop ripping us off.
This guy's his name is Mint Chip. And this rap song in support of Donald Trump is brought to you by not just Mint Chip, but also Jim Hoft, the Gateway Pundit. Lord. I don't know. I mean, Obama had his hymn, right? Didn't he? He had his hymn. I mean, so why can't Trump have a rap song?
Right. And you notice, Jamie, there's not anything like that for Hillary. And yet I've seen video after video of these kids putting something together for Trump, like this. So it really shows you who has the momentum, who has the support, who has the enthusiasm behind them.
Wait a minute, there is a song for her. It's called The Great American Nightmare by Rob Zombie. What are you talking about? I mean, this is her song. Just kidding. Well, no, I'm not.
That's funny.
Anyway, yeah, right.
I know you're not.
You know I'm not. Hey, by the way, how about all of these angry voters, the angry Hillary Clinton voters? First, we have the woman who steals 40 Trump signs and then is given like 50 column inches to explain herself in the Washington Post. You see that?
Right.
Then we have
they're glorifying her. Making her a hero.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And then we have the guy with the pickaxe, or was that a sledgehammer, whatever it was, where there was a news crew that just happened to be walking down the sidewalk at 5:45 in the morning and captured the guy pickaxing or
Sorry, guys, one try.
And I guess this guy's a hero, too. He'll be on Allen's show in a couple days, I guess.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, and here's the thing, though, and we see this time and time again with the sign stealing. I realize sign stealing has been kind of an age-old political thing, but boy, the amount of it is just incredible. And considering how confident a lib-bat will be when you talk to them about Hillary Clinton, they certainly don't appear to be.
Not at all. And again, we're seeing from the media that they're so afraid of the Trump supporters, these vicious Trump supporters who are, saying, violent things to them. And yet we see all the violence on the left. Once again, I just put up a video this morning of some kids at Pitt University, and they put up a Trump stand, and there's video of some other kids coming and just destroying it, So it's always the violence. From my research, it's always been on the left. You know this, I know this. And yet they paint the Trump supporters as if we're the vicious, violent ones. It's disgusting.
Well, and it's not only organic, as in it's bred into them to be violent, but it's also then organized, as we saw in the James O'Keefe videos, where Hillary Clinton's campaign and the guy who organized the hiring of mentally ill people and homeless people to attack Trump supporters in line, and wound up having a conversation with the Hillary Clinton campaign every morning. Every morning.
Amazing, isn't it? It's so corrupt and so lawless, these people, and yet I don't know how people, can vote for this corrupt criminal organization that may go back in the White House.
Well, Tim Jones just told me he put a Trump sign up in Eureka and it was spray painted and vandalized just yesterday. So, I thought these folks, because you talk to any libbot on the news, you hear from them on the pundits, everything else, that Hillary's just running away with this thing. I don't know why they're so upset.
Yeah. And by the way, I heard your clips earlier where you have Stephanopoulos from ABC and Dana Bash from CNN asking the same question. Isn't that interesting about how Trump supporters might be upset that Donald Trump took an hour off the campaign?
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, Jimmy, let's take the beginning of, for instance, the Dana question. And then we'll take the beginning of the Stephanopoulos question and we'll break it down here. Here's Dana's question.
And so to people who say you're taking time out of swing states to go do this, you say.
Okay, so then of course Trump spends way too much time answering it. He shouldn't have even dignified it, but he does because he's a real guy. He's not a trained liar or evader. Then you have Stephanopoulos asking him a similar question.
We're here in a Trump hotel today. Right. But what do you say to supporters of yours who think you shouldn't be taking time off the campaign trail?
I mean, this is unbelievable. And first of all, what supporter is complaining that Donald Trump is taking time off to showcase a hotel that's under budget and under and over well past its scheduled opening? I mean, not well past it, but
it was a brilliant move by Trump. And again, have they ever asked Hillary why she takes 4 days off in a row to go home and rest? No, not once.
Or as Trump pointed out, they ask her about going to the Adele concert the night before. I mean, it's ridiculous. And
right.
And also, did you notice in the questions, though, and you know this by covering and doing so much media criticism yourself, where the reporters always say, some people say, or what would you say to those who, and the fact of the matter is, they're only quoting themselves. They're basically just using themselves or someone in their car on the way to the news conference or someone in their newsroom, because the some people say thing is a dead giveaway that they're just making it up.
Absolutely. And it's all organized with them, just like it is with what we saw with WikiLeaks and James O'Keefe's videos.
Yeah. Also, you say there was a record-breaking rally in Texas for Trump?
Actually, it's the voter turnout they're seeing in some counties. It's just smashing records. And the state official, this guy who's a state ag commissioner, says it's all Trump. He's like, these aren't independents, they're not Bernie supporters. These are Trump supporters coming out in droves.
Yeah,
early voting in Texas.
Well, because I noticed the news, they all moved to Texas to try to see if they could suppress more voter confidence for Trump. Because you remember, like for the last couple of days, Texas has been like, it's amazing. Texas has never been this close. They're always Republican. Look what a failure Donald Trump is. It's like, so far, not.
Yeah,
well, we'll see. Yeah, we will see. All right, Jimmy, thegatewaypundit.com is where you can find him. Thanks for everything, buddy.
Thank you, Jamie.
All right, coming up, Chris Wallace is going to be on with us at 8:35. This ought to be fun.